got this sphere of just ballers from all kind of different generations.
The championship game drew a crowd of thousands.
Fresno is, when it comes down to the Central Valley, is the mecca of basketball for the Valley.
We'll get a new recruit in that signs to Fresno State, and the Red Wave actually gets an opportunity to come see them play their first minutes in Fresno on this court.
It's a measuring stick. For me, it's like, where do you line up?
In the last game of season 2, this league packed out Fresno City College.
Fresno City, man.
It featured players from Fresno City to State to Bakersfield to Lemoore, competing against professionals.
We used to host runs, right? Each week on Wednesdays at the Clovis Rec. It would be like a Fresno Pro-Am run.
It was me and my brother Seth always reaching out to people.
Years ago, I used to be like, damn, anytime Seth hits somebody up, the whole park is full.
It's kind of like a funnel. You start off with basketball and it leads you to all these other aspects that you guys relate to on more of a mutual aspect than you really would have thought.
The game has a structure within itself, like it has a community within itself, if that makes sense, or a culture within itself. That's really the mission of the organization, is to inspire, is to connect people and communities through the power of the game. Through the power of the game. Like, there's power in the fact that this little ball can bring so many people together.
We're a part of it now. We used to hear the stories, now we're kind of creating the story.
So now that I'm older, married with children, it's like, here's the best way that I feel like I can give back to what gave a lot to me. And I feel like the players feel it, you know what I mean? They know that I'm one of them, or I used to be in their shoes.
I'm one of the older guys, and so I'm the type that'd step in and be like, all right, man, nah, and go talk to them because they're young. You feel me? They know what they know. They feel like they know what they know, but sometimes it's just like they ain't that serious.
Because it becomes like, oh, he keep talking to me. He keep talking to me. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Yeah. We just hooping.
I'm gonna let that nigga have rent free. $0. I'm gonna let that nigga have rent free. $0.
Put a couch in that motherfucker.
I gotta pay shit.
The energy walking in the gym is just pure love. Like, what's up, man? Yeah, everybody hooping, everybody celebrating. Me, especially even working that city, man, as a counselor, I see some of the players that play, and they be like, what's up, bro? I saw you at the Pro-Am. Like, yeah, man, you still hoop.
Pro-Am basketball has been around for 50 to 60 years.
They aren't new, but they're organic to the city they spring from. You've got the Smith League in Cincinnati, Jamal Crawford's in Seattle, the Drew League in Los Angeles, the Nashville Pro-Am, Swin City in Dallas, No Excuse Pro in Houston, the Dykeman in New York, and the list is continuing to grow. And that's because during the summer, these outlets attract the best talent, offering organized facilitation of high-level competition in a local high school or city college for free admission.
Imagine 50 to 60 years ago in Fresno, there's guys, now they're probably in their 60s or 70s. They're like, man, if that was here when I was growing up, we used to go down to LA to go do this, or we used to go to the Bay and go do this. Now they're looking at this and they're like, hey, let's keep this, let's protect this.
Some of the niggas that get paid to hoop, like they really fucking play basketball, bro. Right. They not better than y'all just because y'all thinking that shit, bro. They technical as fuck. That's why they up 15. Right. Y'all gotta stay attached to shooters. Phil ain't fucking with none of y'all, but Phil got more points than all y'all. Cause he's shooting warm up jump shots. Y'all let niggas who ain't made a layup get by y'all and everybody collapse. Fuck him.
You got this sphere of just ballers from all kind of different generations. I mean, I grew up, watching some guys older than me and they're still playing in it or either coaching. And then I got a lot of younger guys that are younger than me, who I'm a fan of. You're not getting that. You got you pushing all through on your elbow. And so it's great being able to see all of them on one court. I'm out there kind of not trying to be so much a fan. I'm like, dang, I remember growing up and watching you, now I'm guarding you.
We used to host runs, right? Each week on Wednesdays at the Clovis Rec. It would be like a Fresno Pro-Am run.
It was me and my brother Seth always reaching out to people right after school or even on weekends, early mornings. We've kind of been doing like this kind of work our whole life, just on an unorganized, fun side of things. My name is Ryan Stanley. My official name, I like to call it Fresno Pro-Am Executive, because I put a lot of hats on, but more fine tuning, I'm on the operational side of things.
September 2021, we're fresh, like out of COVID. I happened to be refereeing at the time, and I saw my guy Greg Smith walk into the gym and said what's up to him. It's been a while, and I knew he just got done playing international ball. Then I saw another person come in, and I'm like, yo, this is high talent basketball that's going on right now. It's like, hey, we got professionals here, we got some amateurs here. Let's turn this into a pro league. And it was some like thing. It was just the name. Pro-Am came up.
Did homie down there get injured?
What's up with your brother? Chilling? I know, man. Yeah, I'll get yeah, hey, Ryan, get him a jersey, bro.
Years ago, I used to be like, damn, anytime Seth hits somebody up, the whole park is full.
As much as this is for the players, this is also an event for, the community too. My name is Seth Stanley. I'm the Fresno Pro-Am player director.
And even though it might be evolved around basketball, it'll lead on to something else. It's kind of like a funnel. You start off with basketball and then it leads you to all these other aspects that you guys relate to on more of a mutual aspect than you really would have thought.
The game has a structure within itself, like it has a community within itself, if that makes sense, or a culture within itself. That's really the mission of the organization, is to inspire, is to connect people and communities through the power of the game, through the power of the game.
I met Alton, I believe I was about 7, 8 years old, dang near, because he went to school with my sister. And I think once he found out that she had a whole bunch of younger brothers that played basketball, he was like, oh yeah, that's my time to shine, because he loved playing basketball. He was just like us. And so he had came by the house one time, and we were out there for about 4 or 5 hours playing. We always knew of him because he was that's Alton. He's a basketball player. He's a hooper. So we looked up to him.
Yeah.
And then once we were able to play him, I was like, oh, okay. That just fuels you with so much fire. And then once that relationship started on the basketball court, it just led into like a big brother role. Me always picking his brain, and then just me just watching by example. Just him leading by example, just doing what he does. I was about 7 or 8 going to his games as a youngin', all of our brothers.
It's a far cry from season 1, but last year, season 1, we still were here at Fresno City College. It was about, this thing being a new thing in Fresno. And I think largely the feedback that I was getting from city leadership and business owners and players and coaches, it was about just them being just gratitude, right? Just thankful that this thing exists, because we look around the country and we see the Drew Leagues, all the other Pro-Am, San Francisco Bay Area Pro-Am, Smith League, the Dykmans. Come on, man, like across the country. And then we look at ourselves, being from here, me, and a lot of us are here. We're like, where are we at? I gotta take this real quick. Hey, bro, is everything good? Referees. We need some referees. I might have to go lace up and get out there. Still figuring things out, man.
We didn't do the Clovis Rec, and we thought we could just come out here to Fresno City and get players together. Oh my goodness, we would have been starting off with about 2 or 3 teams, if that. And one thing that I really enjoy is just being behind the scenes and just seeing it come to fruition.
There's power in the fact that this little ball can bring so many people together.
We can get a community together on a positive note and to create a spark that won't only affect us, but the kids, after us. Big point that I really want to point across, showing these kids that coming together, creating something bigger than themselves, it goes a long way. And if not even that, at least come in and soak up this atmosphere that we're creating.
And the culture is everything. And as long as we keep building on it, Fresno Pro-Am will be here for 100+ years. It'll live on past us.
The crowd went nuts whenever Cash Williams had the ball. The ex-Central High star delivered.
Showcase your game and also play against pros who are actually playing right now.
So let's say you don't want to go to an overseas showcase in Vegas or something like that. What's better than playing in the Pro-Am against pros? Some dudes played in China, some dudes played all over. You never know.
It's a measuring stick. For me, it's where do you line up?
One
Dexter throws it down.
Can you say that you lined up with these guys and had a good game?
I like playing against, the best talent in the world.
The trailer is Rudy Gay. Jamaica. Party slice. He put Richards on a poster.
The Drew League is good. This is good. I played in the San Francisco Pro-Am. Just trying to show my talent, man, really. Being in the Fresno Pro-Am is for me.
It's my city, 559, y'all know that.
Pro-Am All-Stars won 121 to 119.
See, Alton's project in the Fresno Pro-Am demonstrates two things. This place is filled with obsessive people who find meaning even in the perceived arbitrary. And second, it demonstrates the practicality of pushing for what you want, irregardless of reaching that. Because through that process, you create this space.